I set up a hidden camera to catch my roommate stealing my groceries, and what I found made me call the police immediately. My groceries started disappearing 3 weeks ago. Small things at first. A box of granola bars, half a rotisserie chicken, a carton of eggs. I figured I was misremembering what I'd bought. Then entire meals vanished. The lasagna I'd made on Sunday, the deli turkey, a full loaf of bread. My roommate Ethan was the only other person with a key. He worked nights as an ER nurse, and I barely saw him anymore. When I asked him about the food, his face went red. I don't know what you're talking about. Half my groceries are gone, man. He looked at the floor. Maybe you're eating more than you think. That pissed me off. I started marking my food with tape and dates. Monday morning, I put a piece of tape across my peanut butter jar. By Monday night, the tape was broken and a third of the jar was gone. I confronted Ethan when he got home at midnight. Did you eat my peanut butter? He wouldn't look at me. I've been at the hospital for 14 hours. I haven't touched your stuff. Then explain the tape. His jaw clenched. I don't owe you an explanation. Maybe you broke it yourself. I started keeping my bedroom door locked. Didn't help. Food still disappeared from the kitchen. I bought a mini fridge for my room and started storing everything in there. Ethan saw me carrying it in and his whole face went pale. What are you doing? Protecting my food since you won't stop stealing it. I'm not stealing anything. His voice cracked. You need to stop accusing me. Then why do you look so guilty? He opened his mouth, closed it, walked away without answering. That's when I decided to buy a camera, a tiny one that looked like a phone charger. I plugged it in behind the microwave, angled toward the fridge. The app sent me motion alerts. 2 days of nothing. Then on Thursday at 3:47 a.m. my phone buzzed. Motion detected in kitchen. I pulled up the live feed with my heart pounding. Someone was at my fridge, but it wasn't Ethan. It was a woman, maybe 30 years old, wearing dirty jeans and a gray hoodie. She was filling a grocery bag with my food. Bread, cheese, the container of leftover pasta. My hands started shaking. A stranger in my apartment at 4 in the morning. I jumped out of bed and ran to the kitchen. Empty. The fridge was open and half my food was gone, but no one was there. I checked every room, every closet. Nothing. I went back and watched the footage again. The woman finished packing the bag, walked toward the kitchen window and climbed out. That window led to the fire escape. I ran to check it. The window was locked from the inside. That's impossible. You can't lock a window from the inside after you climb out, unless someone locked it after she left. I rewound the footage further to 3:40 a.m., 7 minutes before she appeared. The kitchen was empty and dark. Then Ethan walked in, went straight to the window and unlocked it, then left. My stomach dropped. Ethan was letting her in. I kept watching the footage from other nights. Same pattern. Ethan would unlock the window at 3:30 a.m., leave. Then the woman would appear at 3:45 a.m. and take food. He'd come back around 4:10 a.m. and lock it again. He was helping her rob me. I called the cops, gave them everything. The footage, the timestamps, the pattern. 2 officers showed up within 20 minutes and asked where Ethan was. At work. His shift ends at 6 a.m. They said they'd wait. We sat in my living room until Ethan's key turned in the lock at 6:23 a.m. He walked in and saw the cops. His face went white as paper. What's going on? You want to tell us about the woman you've been letting into this apartment? One officer asked. Ethan looked at me, at the cops, his eyes filled with tears. That's my sister. Everything stopped. You're what? My sister Sarah. She's been homeless for 2 years. I've been trying to get her into a shelter, but the waiting lists are months long. He was crying now. She's not dangerous. She's just hungry. You've been stealing my food for her? No. He shook his head hard. You've been stealing your own food. Sarah only took mine. I felt sick. What? He walked to the fridge and pulled out items one by one. This turkey? Mine. This cheese? Mine. That leftover pasta you keep mentioning? I made it. I've been buying double groceries for months and storing them in here because I don't have room in my mini fridge. The officer looked at me. You keep your food in your room now, correct? I nodded slowly. So all the food that's been disappearing has been his food, not yours. I thought I couldn't finish. Ethan wiped his eyes. I couldn't tell you about Sarah because I was scared you'd call the cops, which you did. One officer asked Ethan if he wanted to press charges for false reporting. He looked at me for a long time. No, he didn't know. They left. Ethan started packing a bag. I'll find another place. Wait, my throat was tight. I'm sorry. He stopped. I've been helping my sister survive for 2 years, sneaking her food, trying to keep her safe while she's out there. And you thought I was stealing your granola bars. I paid his rent for 3 months. It's the least I could do.